How's it going, everyone? Nick from Comic Culture here. Time for the comic book haul. Let's see what books I'm picking up this week. All right, welcome back. So big shout out to Cadets, Toys, and Comics. Links will be down below in the description. Make sure to check those guys out and sign up for their newsletter. Let's get into the books I'm picking up this week. We're starting with Ahsoka issue number 1. Couple first appearances in here, $5 price point, and it follows the exact same story as the Disney Plus show. So take all that in consideration. I think it's probably a good pickup. Lots of great variant covers and ratios as well. So you might want to check that one out at your shop. Get Fury issue number 3 from Garth Ennis. It's a book that's, barely hanging on for me, to be honest with you, but there's definitely some interesting spots, and it's like building to something I really want to see, so I'm kind of in this weird spot right now. We have issue number 3 out this week as well. The Ultimates issue number 2 from Dennis Camp. Interesting issue number 1. I like that it's giving us some more foundational storytelling from the Ultimate universe, and I can't wait to see where it goes and how they're going to prepare for the eventual arrival of the Maker, who's had like 1,000 years to prepare for this battle. We'll see if the team is up for it in subsequent issues. We have issue number 2 out this week. Probably the biggest book out this week, though, from Marvel is X-Men issue number 1. We have Jed MacKay on here and Ryan Stegman on the art. We also have Mayer, I think, on the colors, and really interesting interior art from Stegman, as you would expect. And I'm excited to see where it goes. I can't wait to see how they're going to reboot this in a way and pull over some of the baggage from the Krakoa era. And is it going to be too bogged down? Is it going to be new reader friendly? What's going to be going on? So we have a bunch of X books coming up in the near future. X Factor hitting FOC as well last week, I believe. And so, we're going to be kicking off some more X-Men stuff, starting with number 1 right here. And we have a J. Scott Campbell variant cover as well, because you just grab those whenever he does anything. So going over to DC, Action Comics issue number 1067. We have Simone on here. Different story. Brainiac story is over right now, and so we're going to be diving into a new arc and new creative team, and interiors look good. So we're going to be seeing what's going on inside of Action Comics right there. Of course, we are in DC event season, so we have Absolute Power Task Force 7, Last Sun Rising issue number 1. This is a book, so we're going to be checking this one out and seeing what's going on inside of that event. Now, Image Comics has one of the best weeks of comics I've seen in a long time, starting off with Precious Metal issue number 2. We have Darcy Van Polgees on here, Ian Bertram, and we have Matt Hollingsworth. This is just an incredible series. The Little Bird was amazing. Issue number 1 of this was my favorite book of last month. We have issue number 2. Great quality, like double sized at least. Really, really great book. Check that one out. Ain't No Grave from Scotty Young and Jorge Corona, issue number 3. Again, another one of my favorite new series out right now. Great story, amazing artwork. So can't wait to check out issue number 3 there. Speaking of Jorge Corona, we have Transformers issue number 10, written by Daniel Warren Johnson. Great series. I can't believe I care about the Transformers as much as I do now, and it's all because of what these guys are doing right here inside of Transformers. Great, great book. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell, issue number 2 from Gary Duggan. I loved issue number 1. I like the cowboy samurai mix now going into the Savage Land with a promise of a love story at the end. This is going to be a pretty interesting book. Can't wait for issue number 2. Here it is this week. Then Ghost Machine's flagship title, Geiger, issue number 4 is out this week as well. Again, just an amazing week from Image Comics. We have Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, Brad Anderson. Love Geiger. Junkyard Joe's amazing. Check out Rook. Check out Redcoat. This one's out this week. If that wasn't enough, we have Ice Cream Man issue number 40, the part 2 of the story we started last month. This is the semi's perspective, the truck driver's perspective of the big crash, the decompression of that crash. We have that one right here. Then we have a new one from Chip Zdarsky, The Domain, issue number 1. I got the RPG variant. I don't remember what this one's about. We're going to be checking a new one out from Chip, though, this week as well. Then IDW has a one-shot for TMNT, celebrating the 40th anniversary. Some Eastman and Laird collaborative art on here, starting with the cover and the first 4 pages. No story on those first 4 pages, but they do have an Edgar Allan Poe poem called Alone, so that's pretty cool. Tons of other stories in here by other different teams. $12 price point, so use your discretion there, but it's always nice to see some Eastman and Laird art. Then Dark Horse has a couple different books, starting with one I never thought would see the light of day. We have Kill All Immortals from Zach Kaplan, issue number 1. Hopefully it's worth the wait. We have it out this week. Then we have Ram V and Evan Kegel's Dawn Runner, issue number 4, a series that gets better with every issue, I think. So we have issue number 4 out. Hopefully it continues that trend. Some pretty cool artwork, great little futuristic society, these mechs fighting these different kaijus and stuff like that. So we have that one out to look forward to as well. Then to top it off, we have Savage Sword of Conan, issue number 3 from Titan Comics. Love this series. Conan the Barbarian just wrapped up arc number 3 as well, so check those out in trade because it was a great, great read. We have issue number 3 here. Looks like we're going to get some werewolf action, which is great. Still that magazine style, still that newspaper black and white print, which we know and love. Some Solomon Kane backstory in here. Looks like we have another backstory and some previews of other Conan books coming up too. So one of the best bangs for your buck as far as comics goes nowadays at that $6.99 price point. So yeah, definitely be reading Conan if you haven't yet. But guys, that's all I'm picking up this week. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you're picking up and what your most anticipated books of the week are down below. While you're down there, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification to be alerted whenever I put out new videos. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you in the comments.